Welcome to our debut video, Muscle Car of the Week. No better way than starting with an American icon, the Ford Mustang, that's been turning heads for the past 5 decades. It's not just any Mustang we're spotlighting, but the legendary 1969 to 1970 Boss 429. This rare beast, built for just 2 years, packs a racing engine that makes it one of the most powerful cars of its time. Collectors now treasure it as a coveted piece of automotive history. But what truly makes the Boss 429 stand out? Did it earn its title? Keep watching to discover more. In the late 1960s, Ford lacked the power to compete with Chrysler's dominant 426 Hemi in NASCAR races, prompting the need for a competitive solution. This quest gave birth to the formidable Boss 429 engine, a new powerhouse designed to level the playing field. Originally intended solely for racing purposes, the Boss 429 engine faced an unexpected twist due to NASCAR's homologation rules mandating the production of at least 500 street-legal cars equipped with the engine. Facing financial strains from previous racing endeavours, Ford turned to carcraft to transform the 4-speed Cobra Jet Mustang into the Boss 429 variant, a task requiring extensive modifications. The Boss 429 was produced for just 2 model years, 1969 and 1970, with a total of 1,358 units built, comprising 859 for 1969 and 499 for 1970. Interestingly, 2 of the 1969 models were Boss 429 Cougars, adding to the exclusivity of the lineup. Now let's delve deeper into the 1969 model of the Boss 429 Mustang, exploring the intricate changes that made its production possible and uncovering the unique attributes that contribute to its legendary status beyond its limited production numbers. The Boss 429 exuded an unmistakably aggressive appearance that commanded attention wherever it went. Its standout feature was the fully functional hood scoop, which stood out as the most pronounced of its era and remains the largest used on any production Mustang to date. Complementing this bold look was the matte black integrated chin spoiler, strategically designed to reduce aerodynamic drag at high speeds. Additionally, an optional rear spoiler was available for the Boss 429's deck lid. The car's rear fenders sported a flared appearance with integrated air scoops mounted to their leading edge. Notably, unlike previous high-output Mustangs, the Boss 429 lacked rocker panel striping, but featured an inconspicuously placed Boss 429 emblem on the grille. In terms of colour options, the Boss 429 offered a more limited array compared to stock Mustangs of the period. Owners could choose from Royal Maroon, Raven Black, Candy Apple Red, Wimbledon White, Black Jade and Blue, adding to its allure as a standout muscle car. Inside the Boss 429's interior was relatively basic, featuring Ford's standard interior decor group with high-back bucket seats and deluxe seatbelts. Notably, the visibility group included a comprehensive array of features such as a parking brake warning light, luggage compartment light, ashtray light, glove box light and a lighted ignition switch. Additionally, manual choke and ram air vent doorknobs were included, while an optional specialty instrument cluster featuring a tachometer could be added to enhance the driving experience. The heart and soul of the Boss 429 Mustang lies within its engine, which was derived from the Ford 385 series. Featuring a forged steel crankshaft and steel connecting rods, this powerhouse utilized dry deck cylinder heads, eliminating the need for traditional head gaskets. Instead, O-rings were employed to seal off each cylinder and the coolant and oil passages between the cylinder block and heads. Standard equipment included an aluminium intake manifold and a 735 CFM Holley 4-barrel carburetor. While both the 1969 and 1970 models boasted a power output of 375 horsepower and 450 pound-feet of torque, dyno testing recently revealed that these figures were often underestimated. Although rumours suggest that the numbers were deliberately downplayed for legal and insurance reasons, this has never been officially confirmed. With a massive 7-litre displacement, The Boss 429 engine is capable of revving up to 9,000 revs per minute reliably, although it was limited to around 6,200 revs per minute, possibly for insurance purposes. With such power, the Boss 429 could achieve impressive acceleration figures, reaching 30 mph in 3.2 seconds, 60 mph in 7.1 seconds, and 100 mph in 13.6 seconds. This car completed the quarter mile in 14.09 seconds at around 102 mph, with the top speed officially rated at 118 mph. However, there are some models that were rumoured to reach speeds of 170 to 175 mph, although verifying these claims would be challenging given the car's rarity. To accommodate the massive Boss 429 engine within the Mustang's engine bay, engineers undertook significant modifications. The shock towers were widened and the inner fenders were extended to create enough space. The battery was relocated to the trunk to optimise weight distribution. Additionally, front suspension mounts were altered to accommodate the engine block and exhaust manifolds. With the considerable weight of the engine in the front, the car became heavy in the front. To address this imbalance, engineers installed a 3/4 inch sway bar to the rear, making the 1969 model the first Mustang to feature a rear sway bar as standard equipment. Surprisingly, despite its weight, the Boss 429 Mustang handled admirably, particularly on the track. Equipped with an engine oil cooler and paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, the Boss 429 delivered power to the rear wheels through a 3.91 limited slip differential. In 1970, a dealer option for a 6-pack intake system with new carburetors became available, although it's rumoured that only 2 of the 499 1970 models were equipped with this setup from the dealer. With limited production numbers, the Mustang Boss 429 has become a prized possession among car collectors and enthusiasts. Originally priced at $4,798 in 1969, equating to over $40,000 today when adjusted for inflation, the Boss 429 commands significantly higher prices in today's classic car market. The current market value for a 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 429 is staggering, with Classic's benchmark value set at $297,881 and a good condition example valued at $205,000, according to Haggerty. Notably, one of the highest auction sales for a 1969 Boss 429 occurred on January 8, 2023 at the Barrett-Jackson Scottsdale auction, where a unit fetched an impressive $605,000. Given its rarity and iconic status, acquiring a well-maintained 1969 Boss 429 Mustang from the classic car market will undoubtedly require a substantial investment, making it a prized possession for those fortunate enough to own one. So what are your thoughts on this legendary muscle car? What do you think about its powerful presence and iconic design? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to check out another video from our channel.